What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys a total of 4 NBA player props I love on the board for this Sunday, December 1st NBA slate. We're going to be giving you guys a video every single day for NBA of this December. So again, if you guys are new to the channel and want to stay tuned with me, my channel, my content, again, make sure you guys have those post notifications turned on just to be able to get notified right whenever these videos drops. A lot of our players end up getting bumped up, so again, the way to get the best value early from me especially is just to have those post notifications turned on if you guys haven't turned them already. But with that being said, I know I didn't upload yesterday's video, didn't really like the slate. It was just kind of a lot of weird matchups, and kind of glad that I stayed away from those type of games. And then in the last video, the one before yesterday, that one kind of didn't really go well. We gave you guys the player of the day. We were on a nice little hot streak with our player of the days. Those ones were like on a 4-over streak, and then unfortunately we gave you guys that Kobe White play. Didn't go over. Just wasn't really taking any shots, so kind of just unfortunate there. Zach LaVine kind of just took over the game and did everything offensively, taking majority of the shots. So again, can't really do nothing about that one. And then that other dude, Valen something, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but those two just really did their thing. And then Kobe White wasn't really looking to score at all. So just unfortunate there though. We're gonna have those bad days, but we're gonna bounce back in today's video. Love the slate, love the games, and I feel like this one should be a good day of NBA basketball. So with that being said, we're gonna go to hop right to the players we got for today's video. With the player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Sabonis over his 23.5 points and assist line at 23.5. If we look at him so far in the season, he's gone over this line 72% of the time, 13 out of the 18 games he's gone over, and he's been on a pretty good roll recently. As you guys can see, the last 2 games against a very great team in the Minnesota Timberwolves, especially defensively, and then Portland Trail Blazers. Obviously, they're not the best team, but he had back-to-back 32 total points and assists right here. When his line is only at 23.5, I feel like the value on this line is just pretty good overall in general. If we look at their matchup, they're going against the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, they got Victor Wembanyama. But surprisingly, if we look at them defensively, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, they're all pretty solid defensively against. But then if we go to the center position, that is where they give up majority of their points. As you guys can see, that's where they're ranked worst to points and assists allowed in. They're ranked 23rd in points allowed to opposing centers, giving around 20 a game, and ranked 21st in assists allowed, giving around 3.8 a game. Now, Sabonis, he's a smaller center. Obviously, he's not like a main, we're using a bang down below in the paint. This dude could shoot the ball as well. He has a pretty solid percentage. As you guys can see, he takes around like 3-point shot attempts a game, makes around 44%. He also takes 12.4 shot attempts a game on average, making 62% of those. A lot of mid-range shots just in the paint in general. So again, I feel like this line at 23.5 is pretty good value. And if we look at his potential assists so far in the season alone, 10.4 is actually really good for this type of position that he plays. The offensive scheme kind of runs through Sabonis a lot in that little high post out to the wing type of ball, whatever they play offensively. So he's been getting a lot of touches. In this history against the San Antonio Spurs, he has a great matchup, great resume against these guys. As you guys can see, he's been 4 out of 4 so far in the last 4 matchups. So far this season, they played once. He had 23 points, 4 assists right here. Now, this one was also a blowout. The Spurs ended up blowing them out, surprisingly. Now, I feel like this one should be a closer matchup. He only played, 36 minutes is actually really good. But still, they ended up getting blown out in this game. If it's closer, I feel like he should be able to have a way easier time going over this line despite 20-point loss. But if we look at all the other games previous to that one, this one was a 2-point game, and he ended up with 40. This one was a 5-point game. He ended up with 33. This was also a 9-point game and ended up with 34. So every single game against these guys in the last 4 meetings, he's gone over it easily. Even the one that was a blowout, he went well over, 5 over. So again, this line is pretty good. I'm not sure why it's so low against this team. He's pretty confident in taking shots in as well. 16 shot attempts on average against these guys. Similar minutes as well, around 35. Potential assists has also seen an increase so far this season. So again, just a higher ceiling in general on this play. And again, defensively, surprisingly, even though they have Victor Wembanyama in there, defensively against the opposing center position, that is where they give up the most points to and just kind of have the most lackful defense in that area. So Sabonis, he has a good resume against these guys. He has a great matchup, and he's been doing his thing. He's taking a lot of consistent shots, and I feel like this one should have a great chance of hitting. So in that case, this is my player of the day in today's video. If you guys didn't take anything, I recommend this play. Domantas Sabonis over that 23.5 points and assist line. That is our player of the day. With the second player that we're going to be giving you guys, we're looking at Jamal Murray over his points and assist line at 24.5, one over the other one. And I like this line right here, especially against the Clippers. As you guys can see, They're pretty solid defensively, ranked 4th and 3rd in points and assists allowed in general, giving around 106 and 24. But if we look at the point guard position specifically, which Jamal Murray plays, they're ranked 22nd and 14th in points and assists allowed, giving around 25 and 8.3 a game. Now the center and opposing bigs, they're pretty solid defensively, as you guys can see against opposing power forwards. They're ranked number 1 in points allowed. In center position, they only give up 19 points a game. Now the guards, they give up majority of the points, 50 in total from point guard and shooting guard alone, and they only give up a total of 106 to opposing teams in general. So more than half of the points are going to be coming from the smaller guards, which Jamal Murray plays. So I feel like Jokic should have a really tough time in this matchup. And he's actually been playing well recently, so again, I feel like this is the game where he's really going to have a slump and just a tough matchup in general defensively, and Jamal Murray is really going to have to go in there and just be able to score and do his thing offensively in order to keep this team trying to win this matchup and just stay competitive. As you guys can see, he's on a nice little hot streak right now the last 2 matchups. 27 and 30 right here. He's been taking a consistent amount of shots. As you guys can see, though, some games he's been struggle shooting around like the 30%, 25% even. But the amount of shots he's been taking a game has been solid consistently, averaging around 15.5 shot attempts a game, shooting around 41%, 35 minutes a game on average, and a potential of 10.4 assists a game. Potential assists a game. So again, the value is there. As long as he takes as many shots, he should have a nice matchup against this Clippers team, and the resume against these guys as well. So far, he's 2 out of 2 in the last 2 meetings, 29 and 27. And both these games were pretty solid matchups, 109 to 104, 102 to 111. So both these games were really close ones, which we love to see for prize picks. Just trying to get a longer game and these guys not getting benched and just lay one-sided type of matchup. So the value on this play is solid as well. He takes the same amount of shot attempts in both these matchups compared to what he's been seeing now recently, so the value is going to be there. And then a little insight down below, Jamal Murray has exceeded 24.5 points and assists in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 27 points and assists. So again, 3 over that line, nothing crazy, but just an extra insight right there. So second player, Jamal Murray, over that points and assists line right here, 24.5. That is our second play we'll give you guys. With the third player in today's video, we're going to be looking at the same game. Actually, we're going to scratch that Jokic one, but another game, Thunder and Rockets. Jabari Smith over his PRA line at 18.5. Love this line for him. As you guys can see, he's going against OKC. Obviously, OKC is a pretty solid team. They're ranking 2nd in points allowed. They give up a lot of rebounds, though, 50 a game, which is insane. That's one of the worst in the leagues by far. And then assists allowed, they're ranked 6th in general. But if we look at the bigger position, the power forward, small forward, which Jabari Smith typically plays at, they're ranked 28th, 30th, and 25th, giving around 25.5, 10, and 4 a game. Now, his line is only at 18.5 for all PRA, which is pretty good value. If we look at him on the season alone, he's 50-50 on this line, 10 out of 20. He's a lot of the matchups where it's in his favor, though, he typically goes out there and does his thing. Whenever he has a tough matchup defensively, like Philly or Portland, actually this game was a blowout, I'm not even sure what happened there, but Milwaukee, they're pretty solid against opposing bigs. He has a tough time, but whenever he has a pretty nice matchup, like the Clippers, for example, or the Pacers, whenever it's like a fast-paced game, he goes off and just covers this line very easily. Typically, it's like he either goes off or just duds out. So I feel like this is a matchup where he has a great chance to go off in against the OKC Thunder, especially with the pace that this team plays. Jabari Smith, he's a very long, lengthy player. So again, I feel like he can really match their energy just offensively and being able to score. He takes a pretty good of consistent shot attempts a game, 9.3. He sees around 30 minutes a game, 11 and just 11.5 rebound chances, which is also a great value. And then if we look at his potential assists, 1.5, nothing crazy right there. But again, it's only a couple over just the points and rebounds one. So if we look at his resume against this OKC team, as you guys can see, he has 4 out of 5 against these guys. Last matchup, it was a blowout. Didn't really do anything at all. If we look at his minutes, he only had 16 minutes. I think he might have got injured, or again, it was just a blowout in general. But as you guys can see, typically whenever it's a good game against these guys, he averages a great amount of minutes, 35 plus in all these ones. This game was within 10. They actually won this game, kind of a blowout, but it was still relatively close. This game, 13-point game, and then this game right here within 10. So whenever it's close, he tends to have an easy matchup against these guys going well over. Obviously, this one was unfortunate right there. But again, they got a lot of healthy players with Jalen Green, Şengün, and all these guys are going to be in here. So that should really benefit Jabari Smith and this Houston Rockets team in order to keep this game close. And the line is only at 18.5 again. It was a great matchup right here. and he has proven in the past that he could go over against these guys. And even so far this season, he's shown flashes where he could easily double this line any night this season. So that's our last pick that we're giving you guys on today's video. Jabari Smith over that 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists line right there. And these are my 3 players I'm giving you guys. I know I said 4, but I wanted to scratch that Jokic play because I like Jamal Murray so much, and I feel like he should be the one balling out in this type of game. But with that being said, this is all my players I got for you guys on the Sunday, December 1st slate. As you guys can see, play of the day. If you guys need to take anything from this video, I'd recommend this one. Sabonis, 23.5 points and assists line right here. Other players, Jamal Murray over that 24.5 points and assists. And then lastly, Jabari Smith Jr. over that 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists right here. So these are my players I'm rocking with on this Sunday slate that I got for you guys. Pretty good one. I believe these ones all should have a great chance of hitting. You guys can mix and match, use them however you guys want from the data and breakdowns I showed you guys and the insights and whatnot. But again, play of the day is right here if you guys are wondering. And with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice turned on if you guys haven't already. All of December, I'm trying to be as consistent as I can. We got a nice little winter break going on. A lot of people just meeting up with their families, having time off, and it's going to be a great time for just sports in general. We got a lot of great games coming up, the whole Cup tournament, and then just the NBA games with this whole Christmas events going on. So it should be a good one coming up. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot more content, trying to be more consistent as I can, that have been actually recently. So enough talking though. That's all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.